An in-ground pool measures 16 feet long, 32 feet wide, and 8 feet deep. So let's make a little rectangular prism here. So I'll go something like this, and you want to make it 3D. So let's just say something like this. So we've got 16 feet long, 32 feet wide. And it doesn't really matter kind of if you drew it a little bit differently. The big one is the 8 feet deep. So that's the height. So the 8 feet deep would be this part right here. So if you have the 16 and 32 reverse, it doesn't matter. But the key is that we're not filling it right to the top. We're going to be filled to a depth of 6 inches from the top, because otherwise water will spill in when people go in. Okay, so first it says hint, convert all units to inches. Okay, so hopefully you remember it's 12 inches in a foot. You're going to go 16 times 12. So this is 192 inches, this one. 32 times 12, that's 384 inches. And then 8 times 12 is 96. But this is the key part. We have to subtract 6 inches from the depth because we're not filling it right to the top. So we're really working with 90 inches, 96 minus 6 of water being filled in there. Okay, so it says calculate the number of cubic inches of water in the pool and then convert it to cubic feet. So if you don't remember the volume formula for a prism, go to your measurement section in your formula package. Rectangular prism, volume is length times width times height, or depth. Height and depth are the same thing. Okay, so we've got volume equals length times width times height. So you've got the 192. If you wrote 384 first, doesn't really matter, 384. And then of course the trick with this one is the 90. So don't use 96 because we got it. We're not filling it right to the top. Okay, so you're going to do 192 times 384 times 90, and you're going to get a fairly big number here. So 6,635,520. So you got over 6 million, and that's cubic inches. So you have inches cubed, and we want it in cubic feet. So we've got to go to our conversion. So go to our formula package, go to the conversion charts. And now we're doing volume. So we're looking for the volume section. So that's this box here, cubic inches to cubic feet. 1728 is what we're going to be using. And we're going left, so we're going to divide. So 1728. So I'm going to take this answer and I'm going to divide it by 1728 so that it converts to cubic feet. So divided by 1728 equals, so I got 3,840 feet cubed. Okay, so now it says number 2, calculate the number of gallons of water. So what you want to do with these is always make your fraction first. So it says 1 cubic foot is 6.25 gallon. So that means it's 1 feet cubed over 6 1/4. Just go 1 divided by 4, and you'll see that it's 0.25. So it's 6.25 gallons equals. Now, I have the feet answer. Feet goes in the numerator. So 3,840 goes in the top because that's where I said feet squared is going to be. And I put an X down here because I'm solving for gallons. And you're going to cross multiply. So we get X equals, and so you've got 6.25 times 3,840 equals, now I've got 24,000. And so that's gallons. Okay, that part's done. All right, so I'm looking at this other question now, right here. So the first part of it before 12, you had to find the total area of the room. So the total area of the room, I'm not going to go through that because that's just area of rectangles and squares. It worked out to 1311 square feet, so 1,311 square feet. So the part I care about here is this: calculate the number of drywall sheets required to cover the room if each sheet is 4 by 8. So what this question is, you've got to first figure out the area of one drywall sheet. So the area of a sheet is just a rectangle. So it's length times width. So it's 8 times 4. So that'll be 32 square feet. And so if the room is 1311 square feet, all you have to do to find the number of sheets is take your 1311, so the area of the room, so your feet squared, and you're going to divide it by how much each sheet is. And that's why the feet squareds kind of cross off. So you have no units left. So you've got 1311 divided by 32. And so that part works out to 40.96. Now you can't buy part of a sheet, right? You have to buy full sheets. So you always round up. So therefore we need 41 sheets, full sheets. That's how many you have to buy at the hardware store. So that helps us for the next question. It says calculate the cost of your drywall sheets. So if I need 41 sheets, all you're going to do is take your 41 and multiply it with the cost. So it's 21.99. So 41 times 21.99 equals $901.59. So now it talks about painting the room. So you've put the drywall up, great, and then you'd actually have to mud and tape it, and then once that's all done, you go to painting it. All right. Well, the paint says it's $3 per square foot, and I gave you how much square feet you're going to paint. That's how much wall space you're going to paint. So all you're going to do to solve for this is you take your area of your room and then you multiply it with the cost. So the area of the room was 1311, and you're going to multiply it with $3 per square foot for the paint. So 1311 times 3. So it works out to $3,933.